piece of footage very soon. Alright. So now we're actually on. To those that did not watch the previous VOD and don't actually know what's going on, I just had to troubleshoot a PS4 not working because I genuinely thought it kicked the bucket for a second. Nope. We are all good. We are genuinely all good. Let me put on my PS4 audio. Is that coming through? I'm gonna assume that's coming through well enough. I'm also gonna tell Twitter that we're actually live this time. Had to troubleshoot a whole damn PS4. We are currently readying up the feature presentation. Boom. So, some of y'all might be curious, hey, what is this game that you've been asked to promote? Well, Scarf is a game that came out, CC, Chrome captures your mic this time. Oh, that's actually because I think I know exactly what happened on that one. Anyways, Scarf is a game that released in, give or take, Christmas season of 2021. It's an atmospheric and emotional journey about what it means to be a hero. It looked genuinely really cute. It reviewed really well, and they're bringing it to more consoles, or consoles in the first place. I'm not actually certain. I'm pretty sure it's console. It is currently on, if you are curious, PS5, PS4, Windows, Xbox Series X and S, Mac, and the Xbox One. I'm curious about it. But, like, yeah. It asks questions like, what does it mean to be a hero? To fulfill your destiny, or to rebel against it? It's an exciting single-player adventure that blends lyricism with a 3D platform game to offer an allegorical journey through a beautiful world. Will you discover their secrets, and at what cost? I'm excited to actually get to it. I'm excited to actually get Mac Gamers Rejoice. Finally, they got another game they can play. Well, they couldn't play Portal for the longest time, so, you know. Gotta throw them a bone somehow. Anyways. Let me just... I also really like the art style already. Like, that's the thing that caught my eye the first time. But yeah, no, I'm... Oh god, I know it's only been like a couple days since I actually used a PS4 controller, but like, it always feels weird to go back to. But yeah. Yeah. I personally don't know much about this game outside of it as a puzzle platformer that has an allegorical meaning. With a question that I'm curious on the answer of, frankly. Hang on, I don't like that. Not as in I don't like this, I think there's some latency going on. PS4, HDMI audio. Okay. Audio. Gain. Profiles. Okay. Updates? Capture. Okay. Hang on. We're just gonna give it a, your Rust visualizer is also starting to finally do the thing it's supposed to. A. Oh, that's way better. We'll have to wait until there's, like, lip flaps or something to do a proper sync test, but, you know. Audio. Noted. Graphics. Colorblind. Nice. What are inks? Oh, neat. I don't understand, but hey. I'll take it. Yeah, I think there's just a little teeny tiny bit of delay, and that's fine. Oh. Let's also just hope it doesn't come through crunchy. But you probably shouldn't. Here's hoping. Also, let me know if the audio is too much for whatever reason. We'll adjust it once we get back into gameplay. Ooh, that's doing the thing that the oscilloscope does, where if you're talking, it rattles your skull a little bit, just right. Alright. Oh, it's us! Just like Assassin's Creed 2, the game starts with us being conceived. I do really like the look of this, though. Okay. I like their little arm wraps, and that we're a stupid little baby. He's a stupid little baby man with a hole in his chest. Oh, hey! Oh. Let's get up. Okay. Yeah, that ain't too distracting. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh no! Scarf, help. Help, 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 help. Oh, oh. Triangle? What do you want from me? What you want from me, Choom? Come on now. Alright. Square. Do you want treat? I can give treat. Would you like treat? Okay. Seems like that's our friend now. Oh, okay. So like I really like the design that I saw from the
body touches the light flesh. Her story is heard. Ages ago she was happy.
Okay, there is no audio desync. That's just how the audio goes. Gotcha, gotcha.
The whole cosmos was their playground until they attacked. They shredded her mom to pieces. She screamed.
I can't help but notice I look like those blue boys.
Until Mom was no more. Then they used her mom's threads to escape from the beautiful cosmos.
The Fire Nation, basically.
Portals to new worlds. She crossed the portal, trying to stop them. But it was too late. The cruel ones were gone. Mom was gone. Home was gone.
Okay, so like, what I did was that evil?
Never returned.
Because I'm seeing these blue boys holding lights, and I held lights too. Is that
arrived? Fresh ears to hear the devastating tale. A being of light, kind and gentle. Someone who can help.
Okay.
You.
Me? Okay, so I'm different. Maybe. I suppose we'll actually just have to see, and I guess that's the point. Alright, what's our jump? Wait. Can I? Okay, jump is just one jump, and there's no mantling. But it is a jump. Oh, I really like our big-ass scarf. It flows really nicely, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's some good cloth physics. Genuine compliments to the chef. Like, damn. Okay. So there's another one of the cruel ones. But why would they deplete the things that seem to make the gate? Oh. I don't understand, but I see. I certainly see. Okay, so we can't take any of these, but I will note that they're there. Okay, going through this does nothing. And no invisible wall there, which is actually quite a good sign. And what's over here? Ain't a thing, chat, ain't a thing. I believe the phrase that I use on average is fuck all. Yeah, we're probably meant to come up to him, but like, I'd like to just know what's up. Oh. Well, shit. L2? Oh, I have a little sprint. Cloth physics are real good. Yeah, right? I'm gonna assume you want me to put it, oh. That you want me to, oh, right, because I was wondering why I ran for so long after I had stopped pushing the stick forward. Yo, hey Bimo, how you doing? Holy shit. Yeah, let me show off something for y'all, huh? Let me show y'all off something real cool. I'll get you a shout out right quick. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I see you were doing art. What were you doing? What were you making? I'm gonna make the general assumption that y'all were making game dev progress, maybe? Or maybe y'all were just drawing. Either or. Drawing characters for game, hell yeah. Glad to hear. How's that coming along, by the way? Also, thank you, Raiders. Thank you. I actually really do like how our sprint feels. Like, the movement doesn't feel too heavy. So, like, currently we are playing a sponsored broadcast of a game called Scarf, which is an allegorical game about what it is to be a hero. We have just started, so y'all are actually starting at, like, the perfect time to tag along. Because I don't know much about this game, and I don't think anyone here does either. Outside of the fact that it was released on pretty much every console but the Switch? From what I saw? Of the modern stuff, but, like, I'm gonna double check that fact. Scarf game. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, everything but the Switch. PS5, PS4, Windows, the current Xbox, Mac, and Xbox One. You have all the characters for the first case, and you just have to animate, program, finish the script, input anything, and compose the music. No pressure, right?
Where the waves sang.
I really like this art style, though.
Were waiting for me.
A lot to do, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Whoop. Ooh, is it gonna be like Journey where it adds... No, it's actually... We're gonna get emblems on our... Ooh. I wonder if we're gonna get more and more emblems on our coat. Or on our scarf. Sprint on over? Yeah, all in all, like... The stuff for Game aside, like, how'd you enjoy yourself? Hope you did. Hope everything went swimmingly. Oh shit, well, I was gonna say, we'll see what happens when we jump into the water. You had fun? That's good to hear. Hop up. Hop up. I would also like to apologize to pretty much everyone here. Platformers aren't my main genre. I just thought this looked cute and neat. And, like, unique. So I'm just doing my best. That aside, like, as picky as I am with platformers, this one feels good. It's not asking a lot of me quite yet, but, like, what it is asking of me is fluid. It's right. It feels right. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember seeing that there were wings. Oh, I really like how they look. Oh, that's our double jump. I like that, actually. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, that's where my audio actually gets crunchy, so let me fix that. Decoder, encoder. We'll just go automatic, automatic. Okay. Let me also, just while I'm not looking, check my battery. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, there's always the worry with the Elgato that the audio is going to be crunchy. Oh, yeah, it's just going to be... Hey, yo, what is this Midna stolen valor? No, no, no. What you doing here? I feel like these guys don't know what they're doing. I feel like they know not what they do. Hey, yo. Tell me your life story, Choom. Thank you. Okay, so we're taking a lot of, let's also take this back. I don't know where to put it. But I feel like we need it, and I feel like he shouldn't. Let me actually get out. Oh, wait, no, because we saw them go into the, lake. I'm gonna call this a lake until proven otherwise. Yeah! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, I love this, and I can't jump while carrying this, but oh, oh, that is neat. That is real fucking neato. And looks real nice. I wonder if they pulled that off. Probably some form of liquid shader? Yeah, so okay, if I have to go into the water like that again, I should probably look out for one of those water spheres. Hang on, I've gotta just... I realized that with my small setup change, I had to move something. I had to move it back. Oh. What you telling me? Let me see this turtle. Oh, it hide. It hide, chat. It hide. Okay, what you got for me? Oh. Wait. Tut tut. Oh, wait. There was a square? Ooh. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We probably gotta move fast, but like, yeah. Ah. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time with better execution. Maybe put on the middle. Tut tut. Tut tut. Tut tut. Tut tut. Tut tut. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Here's the other question. Can I, and roll with me here, is this grabbable? Ah, I see what the actual puzzle is. This won't move, but you will. But I won't need your platform permanently sedentary. So I'll just scoot you over here. Oh, this is good. Okay. And we're taught that turtles act like this by getting the small turtle to shack up in its own shell by walking up to it, because the player instinct is to walk away from anything that is progress. Smart. This is actually quite smartly designed. I also really like the wet sand sound effects here. That's just good Foley. Which is my department for anything that's actually like development based, or creative based, I should say. Because like development wise, I mean, my specializations for your project are Foley and QA. I can tell good Foley when I see it. What is that? No, what is that? Is that just a collectible? Oh, these are the inks, I believe. I think we saw like 3 silhouettes in the inks category. Okay. Oh, this is cute. This is really cute. I dig it. And again, this part is just really, really smart. This is really clever. This game's doing a lot of good about like telling the player how to do things without being like, hey, dummy, do it. No, I'm wrong. Those are toys, not inks. But I was right that there were 3 inks. So there's a little bit of, collection platforming. God, this is just neat. Yeah, okay. Oh, I am big into what they're going for. Or at least what I perceive they're going for. I don't know why the Elgato doesn't like the wings so much. But at least it's not like that one Monster Hunter stream I did years ago, where Monster Hunter just sounded like it was being brought through an AM radio. No. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, the platforming's nice and smooth, and, like, the art style's really cute. Yeah, this is just a cute little platformer. Shit, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Please, I beg you. Alright, click, click. More water? Isn't that like the exact opposite of what I... Oh, okay. Can do. And if I knock it a second time, I'm gonna guess nothing happens. Oh. Okay, so there's gotta be a way up. Yeah. Perfect. Wait, no. I think I'm actually misunderstanding more than anything. Okay. Oh. Small puzzle about, like... Hey, how do I... Alright. No, I think I understand. I don't know if I can bring this up down the stairs, though. Well, if that's not the solution, this might be. Then push, push, push. Yeah. Because we brought down the water levels where we currently are. Therefore, bada bing, bada boom, baba booey. Hop, hop, hop. Aw, shit. But there doesn't seem to be death. This seems to be like a, despite potentially heavy subject matter later, seems to be like going for like a chill platform vibe, like what I said earlier, Journey. Which, that ended up being like a sleeper, I love this game sort of thing. So like, I'm really hoping this is similar. Because I also like the questions that the store page was asking. I don't care, but thank you, PlayStation. Do you expect me to have money? I just bought Ready or Not. That's... Oh. All right. Granted, PlayStation did just start a sale, which I don't know if this game is currently on said sale. Dot, 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 dot. Bump. This game's just so cute and neat and looks so cool. Like, I like how everything looks not watercolored, but it looks like slightly painted clay, I think. But not in like that claymation way, but in the way that it's actually been like sculpted with tools. It looks smooth in a way that it's not plastic that I'm looking at. It looks like lightly painted clay that everything is. Anyone else seeing it? I don't know how to say this. It doesn't look like a video game. It looks like some form of traditional sculptor media. Moving in a way that sort of thing probably never would. Think so? That's all I need. As long as there's some connection, I don't feel like I sound like a weirdo then. Whoop. Whoop. And pop. Keep moving. Yeah, this is just And I really like how the lighting is handled, and the cloth physics are really good. I hate to break this to you. You are a weirdo. I'm aware. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, that's the good brain noise. That's the nice vibration. Wait, what? Is this not a ladder? Oh, I guess those are, not some form of gear, but some form of, like, chain, like a pulley system. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Because this is our only option to interface with the world right now. Wait. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is not the way I meant to do this, but hang on. I could have done that the whole time. There's the Portal player in my heart being like, every puzzle solution has two solutions, actually. Come on, there we are. Wait, am I able to push this somehow? No, hang on. New Proton version? Hell yeah! Good to hear, good to hear. What is our goal with you? What? Where are your hands? Hop, 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 hop. Ah, not enough height. Just not enough. Dot, 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 dot. Perfect. Oh, let me guess. I take this off the pedestal. Yes. Okay, and those rise up. That's smart. I like that. It's basic, but smart. Also, as the things I really hope for in a puzzle game. It's like, I don't need a brain melter. I don't need every game to be, say, super liminal. Sometimes it's just a good game. Hang on. Alright. Hang on. Liminal. Superliminal. The game Superliminal. All one word. It's a really good puzzle game that all about, to those that are curious, it is about using everyday objects and based on your perspective, making them smaller or larger or further out. It's extremely well made, and feels like a Portal spiritual successor, almost. Full disclosure, probably not as hard as I remember it. I was drinking, I want to say I drank 12 ounces of pure vodka that day. Not like really, high proof vodka, but like still hard liquor. Actually, no, it wasn't 12 ounces, it was a little over, not considering the whiskey I also drank. So, like, game's probably not as hard as I remember it being. Due to those factors. But I was able to beat it. I was able to beat it in 3.5 hour sitting, give or take. There's only one that I think is gonna fuck a lot of people up, honestly. Ayo? Oh, are we gonna get like a grappling hook power? Damn it. Dot. Dot, dot. Wait, no. Shit. Hang on. Thoughts that, oh, that is smooth. That feels great. Ain't shit here for me. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Reminder, platformers, not my go-to genre. But again, the platforming here feels nice. And again, I like the way that the scarf is implemented in multiple ways. Hey, turtle friend. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Here's your discount. Ice cream is so good. Gang, gang. Alright, next we got like a pony or a llama. This blue horse with rainbow hair. I should keep it in this vessel. I do really, really like this. Do really, really like this architecture. It's nothing too, like, extreme, but it's very, very pretty. And I really, really love the style of the, actual drawn media in this. It's extremely gorgeous. What is that? I guess we're gonna find out later. Probably some, like, purify item? Purify, it's all within my hands. Is that milk? Is that just milk? Okay, so I'm gonna assume I need that. Stick isn't the right word for that. I want to say that's like a lever handle? Looks like one. I am really hoping the puzzles get like a little more complicated. Bitches love sticks. You could give me a stick and I'd be entertained for hours. This is true. Another scarf upgrade? Don't mind if I do. That's Lily's job. To keep me entertained for hours? She's her own very busy woman. Oh, that's cute. I love this. Give you a stick. That's her job? I don't know if I'm following. Alright, hang on. I don't know how relationships work. I don't know if this is an innuendo. She's ace. I mean, I'm not, but she is, and that's what matters. Die. Hey. See, there we go. I mean, if she gave me a stick to beat people with, that'd be fine. I'd be cool with that. I don't know if there's fall damage to account for, so I'm just gonna stop it. I'm just gonna stop the fall prematurely. Hop. A hop, hop. There we go. And then woo. I might be a little stupid. Maybe a little bit. Fucking making this Kaizo Mario shit. Oh no. Okay. But. Okay, but while I'm holding this stick, do I get to jump? Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little stop hop. So that seems to be a consistent rule. I can't touch anything. I can't. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Stick. This is my stick. I need it to survive. Shit! I mean, what I'm thinking, and I might be a little stupid, but what I'm thinking is it's a lot of waiting, right? It's a lot of waiting for the platforms to come over and be able to courier me over. Hey! Hey! No! Okay, but I think I'm actually on the right page, though. What is that? What are you? What are you? Where am I? Okay. No, 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 shit! I hesitated. This do just be a vibe, though. I could just... This is the sort of place that, like, and this might get, like, weird comparison-wise. This is the sort of place that I would go into in VR chat just to be alone and lay on the floor. A thing I do on occasion is, like, I don't want to go into VR chat to chat sometimes. Sometimes I just want to lay on the floor. Oh. Oh, I follow. Okay. Hang on. If this is what I think it is. Dut, dut. Dut. Dut, dut. There we go. Dut, dut. Okay, I think I get it, chat. I think I get it. Oh, no. There's some Voyager worlds, but they aren't, like, super good. Yeah, I saw those. I'm like, I'm glad you exist in the first place, but, like, I probably wouldn't lay on the floor. I've laid on the floor too many times in Rosewater Park from Silent Hill 2 that more times than I care to admit, honestly. Yeah, okay, that's a smart puzzle. I like that. Again, very simple. Requires like a tiny bit of proper execution on our part, but all in all, workable. One of them is literally a really great recreation in the captain's room, but it's only one room and nothing more. I found one that's actually a really good layout. The world just isn't super detailed, but it has like the canteen, it has a couple hallways, it has canteen, couple hallways, the command room, or the bridge, I should say. Like, it's got everything you'd want from a starship, but it's not hyper detailed. It looks like it was made for very, very simple roleplay. I am noticing that our scarf looks really threatening while doing that. I think that's the one you saw as well. Came from one of the older games as well. Oh, was it? Which one? Because, like, that would make sense if it's from an older piece of material. Because if it's just straight up a port, that would make sense. Star Trek Voyager Elite Force? What was that for? Is actually more my question. You don't know, never played it. That doesn't mean you don't know what it's for. Yeah, if it's a, that would actually explain why I'm like, this feels like a version of a game where there's like other stuff, if that makes sense. It just occurred to me, hang on. I didn't do something properly. There we go. Sorry, I like... You know, that's some FPS, but that's about it. Oh, that one! Okay. No, I like that one, I remember. Unless we're not on the same page. I am gonna double check though while we wait, because this might take. Oh, never mind. I'm still getting up to check because I am a little worried about the PS4. Okay, it's running hot, but it's not like. I don't know how to put it. It's running hot, but not like so hot I'm worried. It's just, oh, that's like video games are running temperatures. I definitely need to take this thing apart, though. Ooh. The game's plot focuses on the USS Voyager being trapped in a starship graveyard, heavily damaged and under attack from a variety of hostile faction. Hazard teams tasked with protecting Voyagers, repairs are made, and investigating the causes of their entrapment. Yeah, okay, I did actually play that for a time, then. Yeah, so a lot of the powers don't amount to, like, more than just, and now you can interact with this prop, but I actually quite like that. What happens if I walk up to... Okay, no harm. No harm done. Whoop. Yeah, what is this? They're giving me more abilities, and I actually don't know what they're gonna be giving me. Oh, like a wingsuit? Or like a glider? Oh, that's pretty. So does it wear out? There we go. Okay, now we're pod racing. Oh, shit. Okay, and pull back. That was some lag. Yeah, that's not lag. That's, something to do with the encoding that I actually don't know how to fix. I don't know how to consistently fix it, because it will come back, is my problem. Oh, I guess that is lag, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 seconds after this scene and just fix it then. Again, this is not the game. I can tell when it's my capture card. It is definitely my capture card. Elgatos are kind of fickle, I won't lie. Okay. You've just cored that whatever the hell. Okay, you're probably our antagonist for the chapter then. Okay. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna adjust that then, because I know what's going on. Automatic, automatic. Best performance. Click OK on that. Hotkeys, sharing, capture. No, right. Actually, what I want is audio. Just making sure. We're making sure. Yeah, no cropping. Why'd I? Okay. I think I've fixed the potential issue. But we won't know. Yeah, this just seems like the thing. I don't know. There's no real foolproof way to make the Elgato not a little crunchy sometimes. And I've just made my peace with that. Sometimes it's just one of those days. No. Sometimes it's just a little goofy. Oh. We no longer have Scarf. Yeah, what are you? Oh. Okay. Then place her there. Right there, we got this scarf fragment. Dot. Run. I kind of love our little run animation because it looks like a toddler trying to run. And I think that's actually partially intentional. I also really like the shifting sands, even if it's just a moving texture. All right, now. Yeah, I'm noticing overall that we don't have to worry about, like... Is that a bottle? Certainly nothing I can touch. But, Ooh, we're getting a little audio crunch. This is getting a little crispy. Damn it. Hut. Yeah, eventually one of these days, if anyone, and this is a big ask because it's a little expensive, but on the throne, I do have a more recent Elgato that'll record in like higher resolution and like have less crunch overall. It's not needed for the show to operate unless my capture card just outright breaks. But, you know, it is on there if y'all want to help. Wait, actually, hang on, I'm a fool. Hang on. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Let's see. Because I'll be honest, I don't know where to start with all this, but... Hang on. We might have to think outside the box here, which is good, because it's a puzzle game. And really, it's probably not that hard, it's just a big area, which overcomplicates things by looking intimidating, but not actually being all that intimidating once you've got some logic behind it. Let's see. Uh-huh. Shit. I mean, ooh, actually. Boom. Yeah. Hang on. This one's a little more sense-makey. Wait, what is this? Oh, you know what? I think I understand what it is. This might sound silly, but... yeah, okay. Because I can then go here. Granted, there's a second way to do this. I could do it the way I came. But hear me out. Why do that? Just why do that? Hop, 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 hop. And boom. Second scarf fragment. Woo! Whoosh. Okay, so here's the real question. Genuine question, what next? 'Cause well, I think I know. Here's the question. Is there anything that denotes activation? Is it like... hang on. I actually think I understand. Maybe. I actually think I have these in the reverse order. Because I'm thinking it's like a 4-coma comic. That's at least where my brain's going on this. Maybe. Just hear me out. Dut. And then grab, push. Maybe? Do they have to be touching? Like, do they all have to be, like, right up on each other? Okay. So maybe there's actually some context clues that we're looking for that aren't just... because I do remember some paintings up here. Wait a minute. What is that? Yeah, that feels a little, how was I supposed to know? But, like, I guess I would have eventually just found it. There we go. See, we making it. For consistency's sake, we should probably check the other side then. Hop, hop. Yeah, oh, right, because it can materialize some of these. Oh, but maybe not efficiently or thoroughly. I do like that I can give the partial amount of resources, and it's like, oh, you're close. It's just not complete. Chat. Okay. It's circle, spiral, circle, meditation, triangles. All right. Chat. All right. See, what I thought is that was directly telling a story. All right. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is. Sorry. I look at chat for like 2 seconds and like, there's a little bit of dyslexia sometimes, but there's also like sometimes I just think I see something when I don't. Oh, it didn't have to be perfect at all. Okay, fine by me. Shit, don't mind if I do. Look, it's a puzzle game. I expect this sort of thing, but like, I keep forgetting that I need to expect this sort of thing. All right, run, 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 run. Hop. Huh. Look, I'm a little bit of an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was gonna say these are probably gonna be a little more stable, maybe? But it's not quite. Not quite. We need one more. Do we have any way? No. Yeah, there's always the hope that maybe, just maybe, it's something else, but nah. Is there anywhere we just outright haven't gone for a puzzle? I mean, this is my next idea. What is that over there? Have we gone over there? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Sprint up the hill. I could have sworn I just saw something. Something like blue. Oh, that's just a collectible. I mean, I have good eyes on that one, but like, it's just a collectible. Wait. How far can I go? Okay, after a while, I outright just start losing air. Noted. Fuck, I'm big lady. I'm smart. Why am I no smart now? Hang on. Shit! What in the goddamn? Can I, like, re-hit this? Does it change anything else? No. Maybe we have to think differently about this, because, well, there's one place I've yet to check. What? There's one place I just outright did not check very well. Yeah, okay, that just makes a noise at this point, but it used to open that one door. Okay. Workable, doable. But maybe, just maybe... Yeah, okay. See, I'm big smart. I can do things sometimes. And whoop. Here's hoping. Shit. Actually, wait. What does that do? Okay, same idea, different execution. I'll take it. I didn't think about that one very well. Is it double jump and glider? No. Or was it? Because I could have sworn I just saw myself going up. Hop, hop, and... whoop. No, because glider forces up movement. So I have to, no matter what, get up here. Oh. I'm always hoping I can do a little bit more height than I'm used to. Or than I'm supposed to. Perfect. Between you and me, I should not have been stuck on that for as long as I was, but hey, that's what happened. That's what happened. Now I can do this. Whoosh up. Shit. Hop, hop. And whoop. Glider feels weirdly good, honestly. Okay, then I'm gonna assume I have to do the two on the side to unlock the front. We'll start on the left. Just instinct tells me left is good. Sorry, I like his little noise. His little when he lands. What's up with you?
In the holy desert, two figments of murk were waiting for me.
Huh. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Maybe, just maybe. Shit. Oh. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. There we go. That's not so bad. I really, really like the ambient noises of things like the lasers, though. Just the ambient whoom. Let me guess. So this will be happening, but I can be pushed away in a sandblast, can't I? Especially if I'm not sprinting. Yep, I'm getting the exact memo you're putting down. So those are new rules that we have to keep in mind that the game will throw at us. Hop, hop, boom. There we are. Nice and safe, nice and safe. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, see? Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Shit, okay. That could have been way worse. That could have been way, 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 way worse. Nope, stuck. Door's stuck. Out of my way, son. Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Okay. Whoomp, whoomp. And then jump up. Superstar. Oh, that is a nice view. Oh, shit. Well, actually, we might... Nope, that's not an updraft. Ah. Oh. Neat. Good checkpointing. Really good checkpointing. I assumed that the internal rule would have been like... Oh, yeah, no. Internal rule of, like, stay on the, Oh. Oh, I feel a little bad. Okay, so we wait for it to blow over. And then gun it. Just fucking go for it. Beat feet, hoof it, whatever you want to call it. Damn it. Okay. And the actual silver lining of this is like, yeah, it's a little frustrating to get flung like that. But, like, I'm literally not losing out on a single bit of progress. Not losing out on a single bit of progress because no matter what, I would have been waiting the same amount of time for the wind to blow over anyways. Okay, you're just in time for... That's a nice view, Pulse of the Void, and honestly, that's what you've come to expect. Good. Them's the results I aims for. I am's what I am's. Incompetent and vaguely funny. Ever intentionally? No. Something if you have to force it, it's probably shit. You know, this game's pretty, and that was a nice view now. Professional incompetency, mm-hmm. I would make great upper management. Anyways. Enough shade at previous work outfits I've been in. Yeah. It was a nice view, and I stand by that. Ooh. We're getting some sounds going. You're getting hella Pajama Sam vibes from this character. Oh. Yeah, a little Pajama Sam, a little bit of, whatever the hell the thing from Journey was called. I think it was just called The Wanderer in Germany. Germany? In Journey? This is why you don't let yourself go into autopilot. Hang on. There we go, so we create an updraft for what we're doing next. I do like the Pajama Sam character design, so that's probably why I rocked with this, like, near immediately. Oh, right. Sorry, I keep getting my left trigger command and my right trigger command mixed up because they're both movement options. Dot, dot, dot. I also really like the OST for this. This is just like perfect laid-back puzzle game music. All right, and then do a quick turn. Hey! And then, whoop. That's just concept art, I think. Yeah, they're just labeled as drawings. I also like that the scarf actually works as a mouth cover, it seems, for whatever he's doing. I don't know. That's just like a small detail, you know? Run, 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 run. God, I really like that water. That's a good water. You don't see many good stylized waterfalls anymore. Wonder what happened. Like, nah, deadass, that looks great. How many do we need? 5? Okay, noted. We can deposit them, but like literally what's the point of depositing them if we don't have them all? I mean, there's no point in not depositing them either, but like, I don't know. I'd rather work towards an objective. Bet you anything, there's a moment where I do have to strategically place them at certain times. And by strategically, I mean game won't progress or something until I get just enough. Hang on. Okay, swing through. Hop, hop. To anyone that's coming in right now, I would like to apologize for the audio issues. I'm 90% certain that it is my capture card, which I've multiple times tried to adjust it this stream. I think it's just out of my control. I think something with the encoding's going a little wonky. That's not, like, the biggest deal in the world, though. Or at least I'm not too pressed about it. But I am aware that some people are like, am I losing myself? Am I needing to, like, fix my headphones? Nah. Nah, it's not you, it's me. I am frankly happy that my PS4 is working at all. Dut. Click it in, baby. Click it in. Ooh. Let's see. Makes you want to go fishing. Do you still have Ultimate Fishing Sim? I think you had the VR DLC, if I'm not mistaken. Good VR fishing game. Yeah, like, there are stakes to what we're doing in, like, the grand scheme of the plot, but, like... Okay, where am I supposed to place these? Wait, what? Is it, like... Take it? You do, yeah? I mean, you could do that while you listen. I actually like being people's background audio quite a bit. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I like that. Plink, plink, plink. It's a little... It feels a little like the da-da-da-da in, Okay, we definitely... Can we rotate these in any meaningful way? Seems like it. Okay, Oh. Oh, I see. Is there anywhere that we can see, like, a mural? That was the solution last time, was recreate the mural in some way. There we are. Perfect. So it's like the 3 clouds, the circle, the other 3 clouds. Hang on. So circle's definitely the second one. But we should also do our best to move this over here. But also, this is already where it needs to be. Yeah, alright. Oh, because that's clouds and the sun. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if the spiral is meant to be like... If the spiral is meant to be a life form similar to what our scarf is. And I'm wondering how many times this has happened in the past in like the grand scheme of things. Because the marketing of this did make it seem like there was a little bit of recursion. That like this is something that is semi-destined to happen or something like that. Okay, so 3 on the left, then the then the spiral, then the 2 on the right. We don't need to get it exactly. But we do need this a little fixed. We do need this a little reoriented. Dot. 90% certain anyways. Dot. Oh, come on. There we are. Right? Hey, I'm smart. And by I'm smart, I mean I can follow a graph. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's 4, and there's 1 more puzzle left. Where it is, no clue. But we got 1 more left. Hop, hop. Maybe it's actually closer to... Actually, no, what am I thinking? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Wait, where's my scarf going? Fair enough. I'll be real, my good man. You should be a little more helpful a little more often on that one. That one does seem like it needs a little... Wait. Do I need to... Is this the fucking one puzzle from Undertale? I'm forgetting the name of it, but the like connect 5 lilies. Ah, there we go. No, I get it. There we are. Oh, okay, it only goes 2 ways, which actually means there's a relatively limited way we can solve this puzzle. Which actually makes that, in my opinion, a little easier to stomach. Yeah, this can't really stay in the ground, or shouldn't really stay in the ground. Hey! Okay, so our mission is get stick over to where it needs to be. But that might be a little harder than it sounds. Yeah. Now we make it work, baby. We make it work. Oh, come on. Sorry, I've got that crick in my neck going on again. And it is stubborn once more. Long-term followers know that I should see a chiropractor. Short-term followers could probably have figured that out by my mood on the average day of, oh, that's the tone of a bitch that needs a chiropractor. And you'd be right. Hop, hop. No, hop, hop. There we go. That's money, honey. No. Oh, yeah, I have to let go. Hop up. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. We're doing it. We do it, as the kids say. I don't think the kids say that. But I do. I'm hip. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, you know what? Bet you anything, actually. Hang on. We got a little too big for our britches there. Shit. Who cares about being hip? Let's make up our own slang. We could. We very well could. I mean, my ass has called things Nova for years when they're cool. So, you know. Oh shit, I didn't fix my Twitter at. There we go. All right, sorry. I do worry that I'm gonna fall right into the ocean, though, I'm not gonna lie. And boom. That's our 5. See, I like this game. The rules are consistent whenever they introduce something, to the point of, like, when I don't actually understand something, I'm just like, no, I know my mechanics. It is the way I need to use the mechanic that I'm not entirely 100% on, and that I figure it out. This is the mark of a good puzzle game. This is a studio that knows what it's doing. Tut, 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 tut. Alright, alright. I do really like this soundtrack, though. It's, of all the elements of the game, of this game, that I'm enjoying, the fact that it's like this wonderful, whimsical, adventurous type beat, beautiful. Da, 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 da. I'm not fucking with that. You can't make me fuck with that. No. Can't make me fuck with that. This game is gorgeous. It really is. It's a strong art style for sure. Like, beyond just surface level, like, oh, the fidelity is good. Like, the aesthetics are on point, too. Only thing I'm not, like, massive on is the pop-in, but I feel like that's actually a console thing. Or the culling, the way it uses culling. It's just with a lot of wide open things, you know? With a lot of wide open maps, you're gonna get a lot of, you're gonna see things pop in more because there's not a lot to block the sight lines of what you're approaching. Got that. Whoosh. And we plummet about now, I assume? No. Okay, I have way longer in the glider than I remember. I do like that it's not like suddenly, uh-oh, can't use the glider. It's, uh-oh, suddenly you're losing wind. That's different. That gives me time to land. It gives me time to pivot. I appreciate that actually quite a bit.
Where the nomads were born, a black truth was waiting for me.
Yo, thank you to Chopin for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Let me show y'all something a little cool, huh? Let me show y'all something. I'll get you a shout out right quick. How are you doing? How is Tarkov? I hope you enjoyed yourself. Are you excited for the next wipe? I know I am, genuinely. Like, I'm super excited for the next wipe. They're making some changes that I at least want to know the ramifications of. Went very well, got lots of stuff done. Hell yeah, what's your current thing that you're getting done? Yeah, no, but having like a actual stream where you get progress done instead of just a couple good wipes is like massive in my opinion. While I wait for a response, this is Scarf. Scarf is a adventure puzzle platformer. Similar games I'd describe it to are Journey. Mostly Journey. But a few things look super interesting, but you're always excited to play Tarkov? Hell yeah. No, absolutely. Interesting. It's a meta-narrative that uses a lot of allegory on what it means to be a hero and heroism as a subject. And I'm here promoting the console versions. This is on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and the current Xbox series, but also Mac and Windows. I assume you can definitely get it to run on Linux, but I haven't tried for potentially obvious reasons. And I'm really enjoying it so far. Scuff be damned, because the scuff is my fault. I was a little worried that I genuinely, like, broke my PS4 minutes before the stream. Have this, have food. Have food. Shrimp? Heaven? Now? Do I have to... that... Can I do anything with this? Can I pick it up? You played a few labs raids, getting out of one and finished with a really nice streets raid? Nice. No, labs is a pain in the ass. That's big. Oh, you know what? Maybe you have to ask it what's wrong. shit, I'm not really getting much feedback on this end. Oh? You're up. I mean, last time I gave it something. Oh, you know what? I might need to give it... Huh. Is this a bug? You think your second raid glitched out again and just didn't spawn any PMCs? I mean, that happens in my experience, where you have a raid, no PMCs. Once or twice, no scavs. Okay, do we have any way to, like, restart? Because, like, I'm pressing triangle, nothing's happening. Hello? Digging the art style in this game, though? I am too, I really am. Let me return to the main menu and, reboot. Maybe it's something that loading fixes. Continue game. If I recall correctly, this game's about 20 bucks? I believe I have an affiliate link, if anyone's curious. Let me actually check that right now, while we wait for the game to load. I think I might have an affiliate link, because the site I use for keys, does have that as an option. Redeemed, scarf, view key. I do not have an affiliate link. Okay, that's important, because depending on the game I'm playing, I might have one. Like, hang on. Let me just... Oh. I could have sworn I got a game that had an affiliate link recently. Or was it Lurkit that has affiliate links, come to think? Yep, okay, there we go. It was something that loading fixed. We give it a pet, that nourishes it a little bit. I know many people that if you pet them, it nourishes them. Sniff, sniff. Have meal. Have dinner meal. Yeah, it's a nice little relaxed puzzle game. I don't think I've ever actually felt high stress in this yet, even when I was like, even when progress was like directly impeded. I felt like it was always like, oh, that's stressful, but that's not like the end of the world. Pet, pet. Pet, pet. There. Of course you're my little pog champ. Okay, where do I bring this crystal? Jesse. We need to solve. Hang on. Hang on, am I an idiot? Am I does idiots? Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah. No, I'm smart, I swear. Hang on, brain activating. I bimb no more. Yeah, by one of our channel regulars, Mia, though, the protagonist was compared, I assume favorably, to Pajama Sam. And, like, I absolutely see that. Alright. And I appreciate that favorably. I assumed as much. I don't think I know a single person that thinks about Pajama Sam negatively. Now that I say it out loud. And if you do, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. The crash wasn't your fault. But I died 7 years ago. Toot. I think our little dude here wouldn't be afraid of the dark, just like Pajama Sam. Yeah, I'm clipping that for later. Every once in a while I say something a little out of pocket, and I'm grateful that I have a clip that button now. On my Steam Deck, or Stream Deck, sorry, I get the two mixed up all the time. Thank you to my friend Leslie for buying that for me for, I believe it was Christmas. It's been genuinely helpful for the show since. I don't even know if they're here. But I want them to know that they did a good thing. And have made the whole process of streaming a little easier. Alright, let me sprint on over. Yeah, because, like, no offense, sometimes I, like, really hope something I say or do gets clipped, and, like, it doesn't, and I'm like, oh, well, that's sad. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And then I go onto the store for the Stream Deck, and go, do y'all have anything? And they're like, yeah, here's a Twitch management. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So now I can just do it when I think I got something good. I also like how, this is gonna sound weird for a platformer, but I like how heavy the player feels. Like I feel like I have weight, which actually means that I feel grounded in the world, which when I get the freedom of having my scarf, means I'm actually, like, quite appreciative. Hey, okay. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, pretty sure that's gonna, not kill me, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna take me back. Let me just get a better view of what's over here. Yeah, no, don't need that. Gotcha. Huh. I'll be real, don't know what to do next. I can probably figure it out, though. Just because I'm a little confused don't mean I can't figure it out. Wait. Is there anywhere else I can put my little boy? Anywhere else where I can chip in? I'm feeling no. I'm feeling we actually got it in the good place to get it. Unless... hang on. Unless there is something over here that I'm missing, which... that's always a possibility. That is always a possibility. Shit. I also really like the eyes, how they handle the eyes on our little dude. How it's like... y'all ever play, was it Mega Man Legends? Where, everyone's face was an expression, it was like a 2D expression. I've always wanted to have a PS1 model like that. I just don't have the money for that sort of thing, and I'm a little lazy to learn it myself. Or maybe not lazy, because, like, it's not for lack of trying, I just don't know how to do Blender. I do want to learn eventually, but, like, it's one of those where I really need to be in the right headspace, because, like, ugh, you know? Is there anywhere down here that I can... Anywhere down here that I can put this? Hey, yo, boss man, where you want it? Where you want it? It'd mean learning Blender and rigging. While true, it's what I'd want to learn Blender for, if that makes sense. So it's less frustrating on its face, because, like, going in, I know I'd have to learn rigging. Therefore, it's, like, a little less frustrating. Because I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to learn two different skills. It's alright, no one actually knows how to use Blender. They're just really good at faking it. Video games aren't real, is what I'm hearing. And not in the sense of like, why are you mad? It is only game. No, 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 no. In the sense of... In the sense of like, it's literally not real. You've imagined it. Huh. You're ray tracing the backgrounds with your mind and it's projected into Blender. MMOs are collective fever dreams. Thank God! Oh, that's a comforting thought, that none of that's real. Actually, games that use Maya, those are real. A lot of games use Maya. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, 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 oh! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Only VR chat is real, and even then, that's, Are you telling me that I can go to a place where I can have my head pat, where I can be called a good girl by some orc lady who's like 8 feet tall, and that's real? Ain't no way. I've been alive for 40 years and you telling me I can do that? Ain't no way. Realer than real life? Kinda? Playing VR chat with a haptics helmet, wanting head pats but receiving blunt force trauma with a brick. I need to get back into VR chat, but again, I'm a little worried that my headset's on its way out. I mean, there's always the index kit that's on my throne, but like, I do not expect anyone to do that. I would not be able to. I would go nonverbal for at least a couple minutes. But, like, I'm a little worried about my headset. The faceplate of your index is fucking dead and gone. You've been in VRC with raw plastic on your face. Okay, so you say faceplate, but, like, the piece that, like, protects it? Are there any aftermarket options? Because, like, with my Quest, I was able to get a silicone pad instead of a, you know? Aww. We've bonded. Oh. No, we don't want that. We want this. There's probably options, be like your ability to eat more than your ability to comfortably flirt in VR chat. I mean, like, that's fair. That's completely fair. God, I want to get back into VR chat, though. I need to get sluttier in VR chat. That's what I really need to do. It's only a matter of time. That's also why I want an index, so I can actually have some real fucking hands. Tell you what. The fact that the Oculus Quest has gesture controls and full hands, but doesn't let you use them, is a fucking crime. I'm only a little angry. Your VRC slut stuff is on hold till a friend of yours gets your avatar done? Fair enough. I'm thinking of reconfiguring this mod to, or this model to, just, there's a, thing where I crouch and my coat clips through my knees, and that's not big. The fact that there are no motion track hand gloves for VR is mind-boggling. There are. They're just not affordable, is your answer. Like, no, you can get them. If I was to say the name of the model base you're using for it, where are the chances you'll know which one I'm on about? Fucking throw it out there, and maybe. Is there anyone I know who'd use that base? Or who uses that base? Scented base. I know someone who uses that. Why do I know someone who uses scented? Oh, by the way, Mia, weird question, but just for future reference, do you have Ready or Not? You seem like the type to own it. You do not have at the moment. Noted. I just bought it today. But at the same time, one of the sites I use for keys has its own currency where you can shop for games, and I'll see about the TOS about using that currency to give keys to friends. That site that I'm thinking about is actually relatively good at when I need a question answered. They have someone. It's on your list to try again, though. That's fair. It's not super buggy on my end. There's the occasional moment, but nothing I'd call a game breaker or a game refunder. Also, the modding scene's pretty good. I played through the Fairfax house from SWAT 4 in it today. Ooh, that game hit different. I do actually think I want to stream it next week. I want to stream it and SWAT 4 on the same day. This is like a current what if plan, though. My initial release, it was a lot of AI shot me through a wall and you can't shoot through myself. So is it any consolation that they can still shoot you through the walls, but you can also shoot through those walls? I think now I personally think that their reflexes are a little too sharp for my taste, but that's just me. That's entirely fine. It was just that you couldn't return fire. In my experience, you could totally return fire. Or the really funny one is that a suspect would be shooting at one of my friends through the wall. And hear me out. They'd be shooting through the wall, right? But the bullet pen would only impact with the second wall that they were actually shooting you through. And the bullet drop would actually be such that it would be ineffective fire. So you could have your two other friends flank the fucker. I also like that it has a, one of its non-lethal options is an airsoft gun. And I don't know if that's a joke or not, but it works. Yeah, I'm enjoying my time with it. It's SWAT 5, in my opinion. And I'm excited. I'm excited to play a little more of it. I'll probably play it like right after stream. But it's like, it's one of those games that, you ever play a game, you play it for a couple hours, and you're like, this is really good. I've only played for a day, and I'm already thinking about getting an upgrade to the much higher edition. I remember a lot of shotgun sword throws, flashbang, mag dumps, 5.7, enters room, then yells, police, hands up! Yeah, for me, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I was using the Beretta 92FS in it, which it's not called that, but it's the 92FS. And I was like, this is one of my favorite guns in the world. And then I see right next to it is a 5.7, and I'm like, switching sides. Although that's that gun that you, that if you have it as your self-defense weapon, your concealed carry, just hand the guy your fucking wallet, man. It's not worth the money. But in Ready or Not, that's different. That's different, baby. Whatever you are, I'm fascinated to learn. Might as well carry a brick at that point. I mean, you could probably, every pistol is a worthwhile investment because even if you can't afford ammo, it's an effective fucking club. Pistol whip isn't just a food. It's a way of life. Okay, I make one joke, but do y'all remember Mucha Lucha? Oh, this is intimidating. I'm also not gonna lie. Ready or Not might be the game that finally gets me to shit myself. I'm not gonna go into detail on that, but I had some of the scariest experiences I've ever had in a video game while playing it. Well, recent memory. It's one of those buried memories, like it's there, but it was the time of your life. Yeah. But God, I love... It's like, I'm a massive fan of SWAT 4, and it's like, are these games propaganda? Maybe. I don't... Look, I'll be real. The company that made SWAT 4 is dead as a doornail. Realistic shooters are functionally jump scare horror. Yes. No, you're completely right. I was joking, like we saw some graffiti in Ready or Not, and I joked about like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if there was some unspeakable horror that crept up and we saw some graffiti, and I'm like, am I just playing Delta Green? And now I want a Delta Green tack shooter. Like, give me a game like Ready or Not or SWAT, but give it the Delta Green license. You want fear but realistic shooter? So I'm with you on one part of that, but on the other part, I don't want fear to be realistic, because if it's a John Woo action movie, that's also good. I really feel like we're doing something we're not supposed to in this. I really feel like we're gonna have the rug pulled out from under us with that one. Your Scarfy souls, and now you think it might be a bad idea? Well, here's the thing. You missed when this is partially a revenge story, but I also don't know if the narrator is reliable. it looks evil, it does. But we were told a very touching story. Revenge is fine. Yeah, this game fucking rules, though. I tell you what. However, I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little winded. This game rules. I might go back to this someday. I might be like, week's a little slow. And turn this into a two-parter. But, this is good. This is really, really, really good. Go commit atrocities. Yeah. This has something special about it. I need to put more time into it for sure, but wait, The Walking Dead. Oh, I'm not gonna. Who is currently streaming? Oh, you know what? I know exactly who we're gonna go to. Not that he needs the boost, but that's the homie. And it is Friday, so it's Fraggy Friday. We're gonna raid out to my homie Gianni. So, if you stuck around for all that, enjoyed it, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. I genuinely had a lot of fun today. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below, or in chat to wherever you're watching this. Things like the stream elements, sibling, the community Discord server, and the Throne wishlist. Think about nabbing yourself a copy of Scarf, currently on PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series S and X, and the Xbox One, as well as Windows and Mac. Had a lot of fun with this. Thank you to Keymailer for helping me out with the copy. It's much appreciated. And if you would like to... Oh, wait, no, I already said that. Then tomorrow, which is our next stream, and I think it's going to be the last one for the week that I've planned, we're going back to Fallout New Vegas for the Johnny Silverhand run at about 5 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you.